Well, at the end, we did get into the cross-examination, and I just wanted to reiterate that there were certain objectives when we were doing the direct. So there were certain elements that were repeated that I caught on to, and one of them was, I trusted Miles, I trusted Miles, I trusted Miles, that's why I didn't read X and X. So it paints a picture of negligence. And then the other one would be, if you had known investors' money were being spent on this, would you still be doing X and X? So it paints implication already that Miles had spent investor money on X and X. And there was a lot of emotional appeal to the jurors as well, because she ended up bursting into tears at certain times, you know.
In cross or in direct?
No, during direct.
Wow.
During direct. So she did cry a couple of times, as well as the fact that she brought up a lot of elements such as she had to think about her daughter. She was thinking about like self-harm when everything felt so desperate. So a lot of emotional elements.
But today I give you 3 points that I think it does not reconcile. And I am yet to look forward to our cross-examination to bring more possible issues that needs to be addressed that could put a doubt beyond reasonable in the jury's mind. So today I'm going to give you 3. So this lady, why I say she is a star witness, because she was entrusted not only by Miles School, but by millions of followers. She was the director, was basically appointed as a director of Rule of Law Foundation. And she was a member of the Iron Blood group member. And she also was the farm leader for G-Translator. So she was entrusted with a lot of responsibility of taking down the CCP. But through this direct questioning, a very prominent information came out is all those investment she has personally helped facilitating and coordinating for her farm and for helping other farms. So the prosecutor team focused only on the investment, on the dollar, on the entities that related to those investments. They actually gone through a lot of bank statements in terms of where the money, why for what's this for. So she testified, oh, this is the money from my bank account to the entity I control to so and so, right? So they gone through all of this. However, one thing that they omit throughout the whole direct questioning is pretty much the knowledge that they discussed as the roles that she had in the movement about taking down the CCP. Because we're not here just to invest. We're not investors. We don't give our first identity as investor. We gave our first identity as what? Fellow fighters who is against the CCP. But they didn't talk about any of those things. What she gave is a list of failed projects. But she doesn't talk about why those failed. It wasn't failed. I think in the cross-examination, the truth will come out. Why these projects are actually have to be aborted is because every step of the way, the CCP have targeting us and attacking us, you know, from within and from outside, and with American, from people that they infiltrated in the system. So throughout the cross, we will be able to see some of those. So this is one. The second one is what you said. There's a lot of I think it's not just a negligence on part of her, because she was entrusted a very important roles. She should read documents and informed about what was she signed for, because on her shoulder, it is the movement of followers, okay? But she said she was educated as a Master of Accounting in a accredited university in Australia, and she also got her certified professional accountant. And ongoingly, in order to maintain her license, she has to gone through rules and records, and every year probably PD hours, I would imagine. And she probably advised clients, whether entity or individual doing complex tax reports, she would have to go through all those documents. And plus, she said, she is so important to this movement because the G-Translator, she supervised hundreds of people doing translating. Why ask she thinks she was important? Because she said, Miles Guo told me we're important because we're translating legal documents. So what she was demonstrated through the direct questioning by answering, I didn't read all of the documents. I just signed because I feel pressure, because Alliance asked me to sign, because Miles Guo asked me to sign. I didn't read anything because I blindly trust Miles Guo. That answer does not reconcile with what she professionally repeatedly done in her life. So that's the second point. The last point is why she left the movement. It does not convince me. She mentioned, well, the project failed, but she has been in this movement since day one. If what she said was true, she put her heart and soul into this. She neglected her whole family for 7 and 8 years because she understands that the CCP is a threat of humanity. And I didn't know the reason why she actually quit. I don't understand. Other than March 15th, 2023, one thing happened. Yvette Wang, the hero, and Miles Guo, the other hero, was arrested. And then she was talking about some affidavit was not entirely correct. It was a false affidavit. One of the members asked her to sign. But that's a long reason should not denied all her 7 years effort. So that's the third point that what she said is completely true. So I look forward to tomorrow's cross.
Absolutely. And if I may just say one last thing. During the defense cross-examination, we did, the lawyer did start pointing out some holes that may not be exactly lies, but definitely misleading or not telling the exact truth. And I'll give you an example. It's when she mentioned that she recalls meeting with the prosecutors for just 10 times, around 10 times. So then the defense lawyer went by list with the receipts.
Dates.
Do you remember meeting on this date? I don't remember. Do you remember meeting on this date? I don't remember. And she said that 28 times, I don't remember, to all the dates, as well as the fact that she was very, very vague on the fact that she actually met with them after signing contracts as well as right before the trial. So if I have to say one thing, Isla, it's that tomorrow's cross-examination continuation is going to be a very, very important one, and I look forward to it as well.